Can I invest in IRA if I have a 401k? You need to know that you can only take one tax-free IRA rollover in a 12-month period. You also need to know that you only have 60 days to redeposit the fund into another IRS-approved plan. Other penalties or financial institution charges may apply, but taxes are your biggest concerns. Since most contributions are pre-tax or tax-deductible, the fund itself is subject to taxation. It's your money, but unless you have a Roth, you cannot withdraw anything from the fund until after you retire. Even then, if you have a traditional account, you will pay taxes on the distributions that you take during a year's time. Instead of a free IRA rollover, you might want to consider transferring the fund. Rollovers involve you as the middleman. Assets within the account are liquidated and a check is made payable directly to you. If instead you instruct your custodian to transfer the fund to a new custodian, the transaction is not reported to the IRS and you'll have no tax worries. In addition, many assets held within the account can be transferred directly to the new financial institution without requiring liquidation. These could be beneficial, as liquidation sometimes locks in losses, particularly if your account is heavily invested in the stock market. For example, because of what's been going on in the market over the last year, 401ks and other retirement accounts have lost an average of 20% in the last 12 months. If things begin to improve, investors may recoup some of those losses, but if they liquidate or roll over now, they will lock in that loss that is now only on paper. Before you take your free IRA rollover, check out the custodial companies that are available. Some of them offer more investment choices and charge lower fees than others. For example, one company charges $75 for conversions or transfers. Another company charges nothing for that service. Generally speaking, a reasonable annual fee is better than paying lots of different per transaction fees. Right after you take your free IRA rollover, you will have more uninvested cash in the account, and that's the best time to look for profitable real estate deals. You see, the account can get financing to buy property, but there is a cost. Anytime that financing is needed, profits and earnings are subject to UBIT. That's the unrelated business income tax. You want to use the account to avoid capital gains and other kinds of taxes. So cash deals are the best choices. If you don't know anything about the housing market, you can learn. There's even free help out there for you. Before you take your tax-free IRA rollover, you might want to get a little free education. If you have a minute or two to spare, please feel free to browse through my website.